Okay guys, hey, back again, about to embark on this project of replacing the rear seal of my 700R Ford transmission. So my truck is bagged, and basically what's happening is I've got a nice little leak in the back. Let me show you that leak. Hold on. So this is what I end up seeing every time I back my truck out. Little transmission fluid every time, so it's a little annoying. And the guy I bought it from says this is a normal problem with bagged trucks. However, I did a little searching and a little forum browsing, and most people tell me this is not true. So, and have said that most likely it's the rear seal, possibly the driveline has some burrs, but anyway, I'm going to get to the bottom of it and see if we can figure it out. So first I pulled in the driveway here, or excuse me, the garage, and I'm about to jack it up and put it up on some jacks. So she's jacked up, and now I'm gonna, from what I've read on YouTube and what have you, I'm gonna remove the drive line, which could get a little messy, so I'm gonna have this handy dandy pan to catch whatever tranny fluid might come out. And so I'm gonna remove the drive line first, and then go on from there. That's our first step. Well, as you can see, this is definitely leaking. It's about to drip any minute now. So my first thing, like I said, is going to remove the drive line. But I wanted to show you that it's obviously dripping from this rear seal of the tranny. Cool. Okay. From my understanding, to remove the drive shaft, you remove these retainers. I only did one side and then loosen the other side, and I was able to wiggle it free. And as you can see, it's now lowered. Now I'm just gonna get underneath there and slide it out, and hopefully it will come out. Be careful. It's not heavy, but it's you know, anytime you're underneath a car, you should be careful. God knows it could be very difficult. So anyway, that's removing the drive shaft. Just remove the retaining clips, and you should be able to slide it out. Okay, drive line's out. I saw in a couple videos that put some tape on the end of these bearings so they don't fall off and the needle bearings don't come out. Just a little thing. This looks like it's worn. I'm going to take it to a driveline shop and probably replace this, because I feel like that's got a nice wear in it. So anyway, that's the driveline. That's one of many things to do here. This is one reason why I wanted to do this video, is because I couldn't find anything online on what to do. So I'm gonna guess that to get this rear housing off, because I've been told that's what you need to be removing, is that I need to remove this piece and then those 4 bolts that hold linkage. I'm just hoping that that's all I need to do. So that's my next task. All right. Okay, well, I've gotten it out. Be aware that this piece up there had some Allen nuts that needed to come off. They were 3/16 inch Allens, and the 4 bolts that were up there were oddly enough, a 15 millimeter, which was it seemed odd to me, but that's what it was. But once I took those out, it slid right off, no issues. And once I got it out, I pried out the back seal, which everyone is online has been telling you that's what you do. This is the new seal. That will go in here. And then I ordered a toolkit to get this inner seal out, which basically it's just it looks like almost like a large socket. I haven't received them yet, so I should get them tomorrow. But it's gonna be like a large socket, and then and then you tap it out. All right, got all the seals replaced. New gasket. Now I'm gonna put it back together. Okay, it's all back together. The bottom bolt on the left, this one under here, was the most difficult to get back in. It's kind of tight. I'm wondering if I shouldn't have taken this whole piece off, but I don't know what good it would have done, if any, but it might have. I was able to get it back on, so it's not a big deal. There's the new seal on the end. Linkage is all back up. The Allen bolts on the top, all tight, everything's tight, so should be good to go. Now driveline. So originally I was going to take this to a drive shaft shop, but I spoke to a couple people and they seemed to think that just a little bit of water and sandpaper should be able to smooth out any imperfections on it. So I'm going to give that a try and then reinstall it. So let me here's what it looks like before. I'll do a little wet sandpaper and let you see what it looks like after. Alright, well I sanded it off. It looks better. I do think that it needs to be replaced, but I'm going to put it back and probably going to end up doing this whole job again, probably in the next 6 months, because I've got a bunch of rear end work to do with the truck. And anyway, that's more to come. But I'm going to go ahead and put it back in, get it all put together, and hopefully it'll help. Maybe it'll keep it sealed for maybe 5-6 months, and then we'll come back and redo it. All right, driveline's back in. We'll see what happens. Who knows? May get a leak, may not. Just a tip on this side of the driveline. Tip on this is that it's easier to have somebody in the truck and putting it in neutral, so you can get these on the bottom, tighten them up, put it in neutral and spin it, put it in park, and then tighten them up again. It's tight quarters. The guys who built this truck didn't. The pinion angle's off. You can tell it's down. It's too low. That's another project to come up, and a few other things back here in the back that are just not right. Which, when I do that, I'll probably end up replacing the driveline and possibly even the rear end. Not certain yet, but those are videos to come. I am not a mechanic, and I'm by myself, and it's not easy doing this by yourself. Be careful. Make sure you be as safe as you can, and I'm no mechanic, so these are just helpful tips. Hopefully it'll help you out. Good luck out there.